right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday out there. Today is February 10th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Taking a look here, firstly, at our radar picture, and as you can see, it is pretty quiet out there. We do not have anything going on. There's nothing on the radar today, and it's going to be a nice February day out there. All right, so as we take a look at our temperature map here across our region, we'll start here west to east out in western South Dakota. We are off to a mild start. We're at 42 right now in Rapid City. We're at 42 as well in Faith. We're at 38 in Buffalo, 38 in Mobridge, 39 in Pierre. And then down into Nebraska, we are at 37 in Valentine. We're at 38 in Sidney this morning. We're at 45 in North Platte. We're at 47 in Grand Island, 37 in O'Neill, and 42 in Omaha. Into eastern South Dakota, we're at 39 in Huron, we're at 38 in Aberdeen, 35 in Watertown, we're at 40 in Sioux Falls. That's already 10 degrees above our average high for this time of the year. In Minnesota, we're at 32 in Minneapolis, we're at 30 in Wilmer, 36 in Marshall, 32 in Mankato, 35 in Rochester. Down into Iowa, we're at 42 in Des Moines, we're at 41 in Cedar Rapids, 39 in Waterloo, 39 in Spencer, and 42 in Sioux City. So we are going to jump ahead to the forecast models. We're going to take a look at the latest for your weather forecast, everything you need to know here in just a moment. Now let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so let's look at the latest on the European model. Taking a look here at our weather map over the next few days today. Again, we have a high pressure over the upper Midwest region, Northern Plains. That's our region, and as a result, we're not seeing anything today. We're going to be dry and mild, and same thing for really the rest of this week. Wednesday, we're not seeing anything in this forecast. Now, I do want to mention there could be an opportunity here Wednesday night into Thursday morning for the Sioux Falls area and surrounding areas, northeast Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, southwest Minnesota, southeast South Dakota. There could be some rain showers, some light rain showers as we head into, again, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. But at this point, it's not a very high probability. There's also not much to it. There's not going to be much accumulation. It would be just enough to wet the sidewalks, and we're not seeing any accumulation out of this. So it does look like it's going to remain very light and spotty in nature, and then it'll move off into Iowa as we go throughout the day on Thursday. And so that'll be the end of that, and then high pressure will build in here, and by Friday we will not see anything in the forecast overall. It's going to be dry. And then how about your weekend? Well, Saturday looks much of the same here in this pattern that we're in. It's just a mild, dry pattern that we're in. And that's going to continue on Saturday and into Sunday. So, for those of you that want moisture, I know we could use some moisture here, but it does look like at this point we're not seeing anything. Now, as we head into next week, it gets a little bit more interesting. Starting Tuesday into Tuesday night, you start to notice something here. You start to see this pattern breakdown due to a low pressure that looks to be moving through our region as we head into, again, starting next Tuesday. and that would be a week out from today. And, Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, eastern South Dakota looks like, there could be some mixed precip here. Rain, freezing rain mix, and then snow is all on the table here. And this is according to, again, the European model. Now, the confidence at this point is starting to grow in this, as this has been consistent now for a few days. But it doesn't always pan out. Last week we saw a system coming through, by today, into, middle of this week, and it's not going to play out that way. So a lot of times, the European model, a week out, is not always the most reliable, but that's every model. That far out, it's hard to predict these kinds of events. Now, will this happen? Jury's still out on that, but at this point, we're starting to see it being more likely to see a system in the middle of next week. And then as we head into Wednesday of next week, looks like it would switch over to snow across far northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota, and then eastern North Dakota, and then over in the Great Lakes area. And so that will be the end of that. So it's something to definitely watch and keep an eye out for it as we head into the middle part of next week, Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. That is a time frame to watch. Again, that would be the 18th of February is the date to watch. And we'll see what happens after that. There's some hints out there of a late February system, but at this point, it's not even showing up on the models yet, so it's quite a ways out there. And now as we look at the temperature map here over the next several days, today we are looking at mainly highs in the 40s for most of our region today. It looks like overall a fairly mild day for February. Now, as we head into tomorrow, looks like we are going to start to warm back up here into the 40s to low 50s for daytime highs. Sioux Falls could even be close to 50 tomorrow. So that is something to look forward to if you like the warmer weather, which I do. It is going to be a nicer day tomorrow. And then as we head into Thursday, it looks like we're going to be about the same as tomorrow. That's going to be upper 40s to low 50s for most of our region here. Again, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, and that's the area we follow here. And then as we head into Friday, it looks like we'll be slightly warmer and temperatures mainly in the low 50s for our region. So it's going to be a really nice day on Friday. Really, we're going to have a string here of very nice mild air. This is a good taste of spring. Now, I want to make this very clear. At this point, it looks like a false spring. We're entering mid-February now, and we know that around here this time of the year, usually doesn't start, spring doesn't start this early. So we got a ways to go until spring. The official first day of spring is not until March 22nd. So we're a ways out here. We're over a month. We're about a month and a half away from the official start to spring. But we're going to enjoy these nice temperatures and this nice weather that we're going to be seeing. Get out and enjoy it. It gives us a, fall spring, but it gives us, a taste of spring to come, which is going to be, again, very nice weather throughout this forecast period. Even on Saturday, same story. We're seeing temperatures widespread 50s across the region. It's going to be a very nice day, it looks like, on Saturday as well. And then how about Sunday? Sunday looks to be even warmer, 50s and 60s for daytime highs. So some of these 60s are returning to the forecast by the time we get to Sunday across southern South Dakota into Nebraska. That's the area we're watching for 60s for daytime highs. Sioux Falls could even be in the upper 50s on Sunday. And then as we head into first part of next week, some of these numbers coming in continue to be very mild. On Monday, widespread 50s across our region. It's going to feel really nice again. Into next week, next Tuesday, 40s and 50s across our region. That's continuing the very mild air. Looks like Sioux Falls again will be in the 50s, Iowa in the 50s, Nebraska in the 50s. Some of these spots north of Sioux Falls and west of Sioux Falls could be a little cooler, maybe by next Tuesday. But the theme of this forecast is we're still going to be looking at a very mild forecast. Now, some trends are suggesting by next Thursday, that'd be the 19th of February, could be a day to watch where we could start to see temperatures fall, and we could start to see the sliding temperatures sliding backwards, finally cooling things down back to reality. But, until then, really just we're seeing a very similar forecast for every day. We're going to be seeing very warm, mild temperatures into the 40s, into the 50s, even some 60s here and there. So get out and enjoy this nice taste of spring. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Smash that like button and drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you guys. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well and turn those notifications on. You don't want to miss any of our videos. Be sure to also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Don't want to miss our content over there. So with that being said, we'll be back for a couple more videos later today. Thank you guys for watching.